Hey, my friends, it's your friend Kevin here, and this is your divine inspiration message for today. Right, so I'm going to start by saying welcome, 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 all of you, new subscribers, existing subscribers. I am grateful that you're here. We're in a number 7 angel numerology day, which is you're on the right path. That's basically the message. Spiritual desires, plans that are beneficial for you today. Your priorities are in the right order and good life choices are being made, particularly when it comes to sorting through the material items that you've got, ideas, things that you have to do. Your money, your finances, your banking, your education, all of those things are in the right order. It's a day to be charming and studious. It's a day to be in the discovery of new things. Perhaps even be somewhat meditative. You might even feel a little spiritual today. The energy of 7 works with the 7 of water or the 7 of cups, the sun, the chariot, and you can bring in Archangel Metatron, he who changes time, gives you extra time if you need it, and slows time down if you feel a little overwhelmed. Also, the energy of Archangel Michael to keep us grounded and protected, and also removing that which doesn't serve us or our highest good. So there's that. My isms. I am always in the flow of more and more greatness. I am wisdom, I am light, I am a star, and I shine bright. Now, these are affirmations that affirm who we truly are at the core of our soul, our spirit, our being. I am aligned with the power of the Creator, and that power is with me right now. It's always with us. We just sometimes are in the physical experience of the physical world. That does not mean that the power and the light of the Creator is not driving that, is not with that. It seems counterintuitive when we look at how different everyone is and how each person has a different piece of that power. Don't want to get all political on that. The Happier Me affirmation card, I am beautiful inside and out. Keep chanting this. Keep saying this. You're beautiful, unique, and you are amazing. Your divine soul shines bright and allows others to see how beautiful you truly are. When we are feeling genuinely confident, when we have that smirk on our face and that lift in our heart, we are literally shining bright and smiling to the power of that Creator that said, yes, I am. I've got it going on. It isn't that we are looking to be better than others or show off. But sometimes when we do that, when we're smiling back at the person who created us to begin with, we give permission for other people to do the same. Our guides and masters this week is Rama and Sita. Soulmate connection, romantic opportunity, also uncovering the love, the light, and the truth of you. You may be coming into a greater opportunity to realign with love and reaffirm your abilities to trust love. Sometimes the sensitive ones, the spiritual ones, being on that spiritual journey with the great Creator, we forget that we're sensitive to love. We come from love. We want to share love, but not everybody's there. They haven't arrived at that place yet. So it can be crushing, a crushing blow when it's not returned. But these two are saying that your soulmate connection, your love connection is with us. put that over there for now. All right, so Beatrice and Gertrude, they are here now. I was having a little chit chat with them this morning, asking them. I'm always in the flow of more and more greatness. Okay. Um, Asking them both. Yesterday I was having a difficult time connecting, and they said, "Well, no, you weren't. Um, we were here." But they were basically saying that they are of us, not separate from us. And sometimes it feels like they are hiding because I'm not given a vision of where they are and what they're doing. That's because they are with us in a way that the energy's with us. Their playfulness and their soulfulness, the wisdom, the light, the truth, and then the love and the creativity is the energy of those two. I see them today in a library. So I asked them, okay, is there a message? You're in the library, and they're saying that be creative with your learning. If you want to learn something new and different, by all means, go ahead and learn something new and different. Some of you might be wanting to learn a bit more about divination. Some of you may be wanting to get a deck of cards and put them down. Some of you may even be wanting to pen a book and you're not really sure how to start. Learning is something that helps us grow. It helps us transform. It takes us away from the mundane and the boring. Why I keep shuffling like a crazy person, but there you go. I'm just going to take a card off the top. It feels like it's the right place to stop. All these messages that come, I never know for sure. It's not a big production. I just go with it. Let's see. Oh, look, see, here we go. Remember I said, do what you feel you love. Recognize for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors, and also being paid well for your craft. Working well with others, an excellent reputation. This is also got the element of Archangel Raguel with them. Now we see this woman. She's actually got a hammer and a chisel, and she's carving out her angel. And if I'm looking at this angel, it looks like Archangel Gabriel, not Raguel. The card is the Three of Earth. And the Three of Earth, the number 3 is about celebration. It's also about gentle guidance from your masters or from your ascended ones, from the ones that gently encourage us to be creative. But also, this card is really talking about, instead of looking at work as work, look at it as a lifetime of passion and pleasure that you happen to be compensated for. I like this card. Go back over here. What I know for sure, creativity, being creative, is something that gets given to us as part of our soul. And I am at the point in my life where I can look at my entire career of doing hair and doing it since I was a little boy. That was all I ever wanted to do. But from it, if I look at my career in playing about with people's hair, oh, I've got an itch. It's like a tree trunk, and I've gotten branches, a whole career from it. It never occurred to me to take a career in something I didn't enjoy doing, didn't like doing. Sure, I will admit, there are times when doing hair was like again, and it can be a little challenging when, we're working on people, interacting with other people's energies. And that's when the career or the angels, if you will, come along to pick us up, lift us up, change it. Like now, you may feel like you're not creative. I don't know what to say about that. Creativity is something that comes from the soul. Creativity is something that wasn't here before. Creativity is something that is born of us. So to say that we aren't creative in some way, shape, or form, and we're not on the right path of creativity, I don't know that that is quite correct. What I would probably hazard to say or would be allow yourself to be led by what intrigues you, what interests you. I think I've shared with you that, this summer I had never crocheted anything. Well, maybe a long time ago I made a blanket, but I don't remember how I did it, why I did it. It was just a winter project. And now I've got into doing this. I think I shared with you the other day. Was supposed to be a color blocked, starting off with violet, working through the different colors of the rainbow. And when I realized I had to put two yarns together, this whole thing happened. Um, um, I could have said, I'm not doing this. And I also realized after watching another one, because I find my inspiration out there, I don't want to listen to the other stuff, the stuff that drives people up the wall. I want to do something and listen to things that light me up, that give me something to, oh, I want to get into this now. I want to try that now. That allows my soul and my spirit to be playful, to be fun, like Gertrude. She goes and chooses a donut. She doesn't know what she wants on top of the donut. So she decides to put them all in the box and have it all. And, whenever I see her choosing her pastries and her donuts, and our friend of the channel, Janet, makes me giggle when she sees it. She's got oozes of jam just falling out of her mouth. And I remember when I first saw this energy, this fairy of Gertrude, she had all kinds of mismatched clothes on. It was nuts. And that's what lights us up. That's what the energy of joy, happiness, spiritual smiling, if you will. This is what we're here to try and do. Yesterday I was out doing my chores and I noticed how heavy people are. And it was, it can be like, oh, I want to come and take a spiritual shower. And it seems to be all over the place. I can talk to people everywhere in all different places, and it's a similar feeling, a heaviness, a blurriness, nothing going on. This is why I say get creative. We're in a 7-day. When you get creative and you do something different and you come out of left field and it's so relaxing. And when you relax, you let go. Or when we relax, when creativity takes over, it's like, oh, it's a new thing that happens. And again, most people think, when they think of being creative, they think of painting, or they think of this. And usually what comes out is, I'm not a painter, I'm not a writer, I'm not a this, I'm not a that. Well, then what are you? I mean, if the only option for you to make a living or to get paid was to go work somewhere where you had to physically put things together and make things, you would figure out a way to do it. I mean, really, truly. It's a passion. The passion doesn't always just pop up. There's an interest and a desire. And there's I might want to try that. I might want to give that a go. The challenge we have is that the ego doesn't want us to grow, doesn't want us to learn something new. So even if your first step in creativity to offset any of the other stuff is to get to a library and look through photographs, or get to a library and learn how to write, get to a library and learn how anything, to read a book on something, to walk into a craft store. I mean, there are so many options available to all of us to get super creative. And when we give our soul permission to open up that way, there's any host of things we can do. It also gives other people the permission to be self-expressive. I know myself that when I look at someone who perhaps does something for a living, but then they do this over here, like, whoa, that's incredible. This gives me permission to do something else. Anyway, I feel like I'm going on and on and on. Thank you, Gertrude. Thank you, Beatrice. Have a great number 3 of Earth Day, number 7 day. And until tomorrow, big love. Thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing, and getting this out to the world. Bye for now. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information, and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.